Assalamu alaikum everyone. So on behalf of Cubic Fab Lab team, I would like to welcome you today to this session, part of Rawat event, where I will be presenting how the Fab Lab is supporting the Qatari industrial sector, and we will be discussing, sharing thoughts about how can it support your company's projects and ideas. So for those who doesn't know me, first of all, I would like to present myself. My name is Fahad and Benjama, and I'm a mechatronics engineer with more than 8 years in the technical industry sector, in charge of the technical department and the industrial engagement strategy of the lab. So during this session, I will be presenting the philosophy of the Fab Lab concept worldwide, then its network around the globe and the Qatar in Qatar specifically. Presenting the Cubic Fab Lab, its strategy, services, event, and not to forget some achievement and projects that were done in-house. Then from a manufacturing point of view, I will be presenting the Cubic Fab Lab location in the manufacturing process and how the Cubic Fab Lab is supporting the industrial sector. So first of all, what is a Fab Lab? It's a digital fabrication laboratory set up to inspire people and entrepreneurs to turn their ideas into products and prototypes by introducing them to different manufacturing technology. So that being said, we aim to support them to use our facility and make their ideas come to reality following the DIY and the DIT concept, looking forward to increase the digital fabrication awareness, the innovation mindset, and consumption knowledge around Qatar. So nowadays, our consumption is most goods can be simplified in those 4 pictures: transportation of raw material, labor mass production, consumption, and finally, millions of tons of waste. So this consumption can be resumed in this draft, where it starts by extracting the raw material, transportation, production, and finally consumption, leading to enormous quantity of waste each year. This what looks a centralized production where products are in and trash is out. And as a result, the curve of the trash quantity is increasing incredibly every year. And a goal to prevent these type of production and consumption methods that are based on limited resources and privatized knowledge, and as a fabrication laboratory mindset, we should look for economic models based on infinite resources with free and open knowledge. Those resources can be found in the lab, where 3D printers, CNC, laser machines can be used by everyone, and with the assistance of experts to build different projects and ideas. Following this method, we can reshape the production ecosystem into a spiral one by exchanging data, knowledge, and experience instead of exchanging products. This can be presented in this draft. The concept of the Fab City or the Fab Lab network, where it started by a domestic production in-house, for example, neighborhood, and then in cities, and all the way up. The relationship between those production ways is that the data is traveling and not the product itself. So to resume, the Fab Lab concept is all about create, make, encourage people, support them, collaborate with different organizations, and finally to promote for those projects. So talking about the Fab network, the Fab Lab has succeeded worldwide to create a network of more than 1,800 Fab Labs worldwide, including the Arab network with more than 32 sites in 11 countries. All the labs are linked together through the Fab Foundation website, online meetings, workshops, seminars, and events. We, as Cubic Fab Lab, has succeeded to create a network in Qatar and spread this concept around the region. And now there are more than 7 Fab Labs in the country. So what is exactly, so that was a small presentation about the Fab Lab. So, and now we're gonna talk more about the Cubic Fab Lab, which is the Qatar Business Incubation Fab Lab. A part of the known Fab Lab concept, the Cubic Fab Lab is dedicated to support the startups, young entrepreneurs, and manufacturers to discover digital fabrication and go through the first steps in building and innovative projects and build their prototypes. The Cubic Fab Lab is providing different services, consultancy and event during the year. Services such as 3D printers, 3D printing, 3D scanning, CNC machines, and electronic production. Consultancy side, the lab can provide expertise in the prototyping phase, on-demand manufacturing that can support SMEs and young entrepreneurs in their journey. When it comes to workshops and events, we arrange training special workshops, on-demand courses, and for different kind of people and categories. So those services are aiming to be given to all the community, divided into subcategories: the Fab tools for students and universities, the Fab skills for entrepreneurs, startups, the Fab business dedicated to private companies, SMEs, government institutions, the Fab services for all the community, and the Fab days divided into workshops and events especially for and dedicated to all the community. So here I'm gonna speak a little bit about our achievement and project that were done during the last years. The Fab tools, our projects with students and universities. Here we have succeeded to collaborate with the CNQ, the College of North Atlantic in Qatar, and presenting what is 3D scanning, 3D printers for school, for teachers and for students. With Injas Qatar, for example, we are supporting the winners or the teams in building their prototypes using the different technology in our lab. HBQ, Ahmed bin Khalifa universities, we are part of their program in hackathons, where we have been with them working as mentors and instructions during their events. Qatar University is in collaboration with the IEEE Association. We are collaborating with them to present more digital fabrication to students and professors. The Qatar University, again, here this project is a winner, which is like a smart bracelet for autistic children, and we have succeeded in building the first prototype with the team. Qatar Business Incubation Center, of course, we are collaborating with them. Lastly, in the summer camp, where we have hosted a group of students and trying to present digital fabrication for them and using our machines and facility. When it comes to entrepreneurs and startups, we've been working with a lot of entrepreneurs and young startup companies. This project, for example, building a customized evaporator for a client with using different material and different shapes. The smart hook, for example, also is for the Akhtar trading, which is based on modeling, 3D printing, 3D scanning, and using CAD machines and softwares. When it comes to Fab business, working with private companies and government institutions, we have done a lot of projects, like, for example, this support for Subul project, using 3D printing, the Saras & Co., which is a jewelry product on demand and customized for a special client. This, the seat management project for Awalan company, which is based on CNC machines, 3D printer, 3D scanners, electronics production, and this project actually won the first prize in different competitions, and now now it's ongoing and production. The Kinecto also is a really important project where our expert did their best to create the first prototype, and actually it's now also in the manufacturing phase. Our collaboration with Arab Duct Factory, which was a project in a goal to reduce the energy of a machine, the energy consumption of electrical machine of 30%. The Sarplast Qatar automated water treatment plant, we did an Arduino-based project that can support them in controlling and simulating more automated vans. Regarding the Fab research and department services, we are collaborating with Texas A&M to create a space interface board that can support them in their future project, with Spire Hospital for some projects related to physiotherapy and even more projects. And finally, for the Fab Days, the community, actually we are collaborating with Science of Stars of Science, Qatar Foundation, MADA Digital Access Digital Access for All, Qatar National Library, and even National Museum of Qatar. So now, regarding the workshops and event, in the Cubic Fab Lab, we host and we manage to do different workshops with different levels. Here, for example, the basic level, intermediate level, and advanced level. All workshops are related to different projects, different technology, either CNC machines, 3D printing, 3D scanners, different production, electronics production, and different new technology. Also, during the COVID-19, the Cubic Fab Lab has done its best to support the industrial sector and to support the entrepreneurs to do their projects even during Corona and COVID-19. So this, for example, was the sterilization chamber that were done and designed 100% in the lab. So this is a render of the material, the location and everything. And this is what we're really exactly done in Cubic. Also, we have proposed a new system for bus that can clean and sterilize the children or the bus users. Here also, during the COVID, we have installed a 3D printers on-demand manufacturing line where we have succeeded in making more than 1,000 face shield, and in collaboration with different universities, and it was like a huge experience for us in the on-demand and the manufacturing experience. Here are some of the projects that were designed and where we will build some prototypes in collaboration with the Qatar Scientific Clubs and different other institutions. So now we'll be talking about the industrialization of the industrialization strategy of the Cubic Fab Lab. As you know, the Cubic Fab Lab is always looking to be involved more in the industrial sector and can be part of the manufacturing phase of more products, especially in the consultancy and support and prototyping. So here, for example, we have visited some factories where we have proposed our services, our expertise, and our help to either to enhance some of the old machines, modify and add some on-demand or customized options to the machines itself. Our services are really based on consultancy and support. Consultancy and support when it comes to machinery, material, production, and machines. Prototyping, we have different type of machines such as I say, 3D printing, 3D scanners, 3D printer, 3D scanners, and welding machines. Testing, collecting feedback, and creating the first MVP. Here we support the entrepreneurs in testing their products and collecting feedbacks from different clients or people, and the fabrication and manufacturing, where we collaborate with different existing companies around Qatar, and we try to support the entrepreneurs in choosing their best machine vendors or suppliers around the place. So our goal is to support the local industrial sector in their projects, bringing the best of the industrial leaders and incubate their ideas, and finally collaboration of the local industrial sector. So this was my presentation, and this was a small presentation of the Cubic Fab Lab. I don't know if someone has any questions or can support you or can help you regarding the Cubic Fab Lab. Anyone?
Mr. Fahad, you may conclude the session.
Okay, so thank you for your assistance and thank you for everyone for attending this workshop. Thank you very much.